What up, none? Whoops. What up, Garm? You guys are in IC? Pick me up in Vox, please. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. If there's not action here, then I'll just go over to maybe go check out Blackreach or whatnot. The fight's over here. 280 are jumping on blue. Last night I had 80 just posting up every flag. And that werewolf group running around. Boss up over here with DC on it. Want to flip flag first? You hear about that bug where nobody can get the chewed on shoulders, Crowley? Yeah, I have so many people DMing me that are like, can't get chewed on shoulders. It's still bugged. What else would you run? I'm like, man, it'd be real shitty to not be able to run chewed ons. Yeah, that's too bad. I have other classes, but I just enjoy Sorc so much that I haven't really been playing any other classes, especially the fact that they haven't been this strong in so many patches. I've been waiting for Sorc to be this strong. So, I mean, I have every class. I have 12 characters, so I play DK, Warden, Templar, but Sorc's just it right now. Sorc's always been more fun for me as well. Jeez, Dig. You, uh, Zig. You 2v1 that guy and he's in our guild. Yeah, I didn't even know him. He watches the videos too, so it's pretty cool. He said he made his Sorc after watching the video, and he was actually pretty good. I walked up to him to start fighting him, and I was like, "Oh, this guy's actually pretty good." All right, who's who's got what is it? 3,000 crowns. Faction change. What is it called? Alliance change. 2,500. I am 110 short, Crowley. I'm trying to send H Shania faction change token. Might be able to buy 100 crowns to get there. Right, give me one sec. How much is the smallest crown package? $8. He doesn't know it yet, but yeah. Oh man, I don't have my cell phone on me. Be right back. Alright, I'm good to go. What was he playing on? Let's see here. What up, Goose? Good to see ya. Fair enough, bro. Sork is fun as hell at the moment. Yeah, it's really fun. Are you the same Goose? No, never heard of that. Omega Wall. Who's all in God Sork? Mostly just a lot of EP Sorks because it's an EP guild. Yeah, good Nightblades can. Yeah, good Nightblade. It's hard to. They can take down Sorks. Yeah, I think Nightblade might be the strongest too. Were you not able to get invited to the original Godsword Guild? The original Godsword Guild is mostly a bunch of 80 but friends. And also, Dueler is the guild master, and he hadn't been online forever. And then for the first time in like a year, I think I saw him online yesterday. So. Or is this God Dash Sork? Is there a God Blade Guild? I don't know if I've seen a God Blade Guild. I know they're on console, but since transferring to PC, I haven't seen one. No, I haven't seen one either. Never heard of anything other than God Sork on console and on PC. No, I never played on console. I've only ever played on PC. I've watched people play console via streams, but I never played console myself. There was an Assassin's Guild that was all Night Blades. I don't know, I don't remember who ran it, but that was years ago. $83k HP, that's crazy. I don't know if I want to sit here and fight this. Oh jeez. I wonder if any of the console sorts transferred. Have you seen anyone like Humble Bells, the Drunk Guy, Jewish Ming? I feel like I know who Humble Veils is, but the other two, I don't know if I know those guys. But I know there's been a lot of players who have transferred from console to PC. There's a lot of players who play both still too. I got ton. I haven't, but Cog, Lenny, Givenchy, Nice, E-Man, Ebbet Bedeker, Beefy, Insider are all console transfers. Yeah, that's a lot of transfers. I don't want to fight this. I don't care about the flag that much. Oh god. Bro, cakes. I wasn't even looking at my monitor. Oh, I'm sure there's tons of transfers, Garm. It'd be hard to name everybody. I mean, maybe you're trying to name more of the reputable people. But yeah, there's a crazy amount of people that transfer. Yeah, Capri. I know Capri. I've gotten to know Capri pretty well. Before the this patch dropped, me and Capri would duel on the Sorc and Night versus Nightblade for like hours. People would come and troll our duels, so we had to take our duels like even further away from the dueling area. Yeah, PC is where you want to be for sure. I mean, I know console is probably great and all, but even console players, other than maybe one console player, will say that like PC is best. Like, if I'm being honest, I think Law Dog's like the only guy who would probably say that console's better, but like I don't think so. I've watched the people play on console, and nothing against console players, and I could be completely wrong on this, but I just feel there's a lot more competition in PC. Like, people are really good in PC. It's kind of crazy. Can you link your monster set? Yeah, it's Chudon's. My monster set is Mighty Chudons. I wear a medium helmet, Divines, and a light helmet, Divine. I'll show it to you here in just a sec. This is Chudon's right here. Mighty Chudon medium divines. Mighty Chudon's light armor divines. Yeah, you can just queue us all if you haven't queued already. Did you queue already? Alright. Have you dueled Explanicide, Sorc? I haven't dueled Explanicide yet. I haven't seen him. I've been playing ESO since the second beta. I took a small break during like I think 2 years after the game came out. I was playing World of Warcraft, and then I came back about 2 years later, and so I've been playing ever since. But no, I haven't dueled Explanicide Sorc. I'm sure it's pretty good, but I haven't seen him either. It's like the same reason with Shady. I made that video about dueling the best PCNA players, but Shady's not in the video. Well, it's because I don't see Shady. He's never out dueling. I don't even see him in open world, so. Yeah, Shady is from console. Shady is really good on console and PC.
That's right, you daedric pig.
But doesn't want to lose all his history and stuff, nor does he want to level it all again. Oh yeah, Law Dog doesn't want to leave. Lose all of his history. Yeah, I gotcha. Arbo? There's so many good players I seen that don't go to dual spot too. Yeah, I mean, so in reality, the truth of it all is like if you're really good, you don't want to get caught losing, and it's kind of an ego thing. Um, like even Shoiru loses duels, you know, and he's the best dueler in the game, in my personal opinion. But I think some people don't hang out in Stormhaven in the duel because they don't want to lose a duel. Maybe I'm wrong there, but that's personally how I see it. Not that I'm talking about Shady having an ego. I just think that some people don't like the duel and lose in general. Shady's also really big into GVGs now. He's usually doing group content. But I don't see anything wrong with going out and dueling, and if you lose, you lose. It is what it is. It's not like a big deal just because you lose one duel. Well, I love that you guys are so active in chat today. I really appreciate you hanging out in chat and makes it so I'm not so bored. Oh, that's Hate Shania. Whoops. We're not chase him down again. Hey, that's Hate Shania. I don't know if you saw that. Let's see here. So many good duelers I don't see that don't go duel. Let's see. PC has more players and a large divide between bad sweats and the team mid. Yeah, for sure. Dual spot ain't what it used to be. Lol been going there for 7 years. I feel like it's less competitive because a lot of people are carried by procs, but it's still pretty sweaty. I don't like the dual spot so much anymore because it's so laggy, but I still hang out there all day. So, I don't know. It wasn't Goose Wayne just in my chat? This is him right here, right? I am Goose Wayne. I lose hella duels. It do be Pride Rock. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely pride. There's a lot of pride in dueling, but honestly, I think people need to take it less seriously. You lose a duel, you just say good fight. Don't go into a duel as a tank or a healer, and don't be completely cheesy. Like I get if you want to be somewhat cheesy, but don't be 100% cheesy. Outside of that, like if you lose a duel, just say good fight and move on. It's not like the end of your career because you die in a duel. I've died in a lot of duels, and for a very long time, you know, people hated me dueling because I played very tanky. So I've had to adjust to do a lot more damage, so that people aren't just saying oh, you're just a tank in duels. I've spent a lot of time trying to get better at dueling though, because it helps me be a better player as a whole, I think, personally. Duels is also not for everybody. Like, if you're not like a really, I don't want to say sweaty player, but if you just like, how can I say it? If you don't like the sweat that goes into it, because it gets pretty serious, right? Then you probably won't enjoy duels. Like, if you're just kind of a casual player and you're fine being casual, and you don't want to like, if you don't feel like you have something to prove, then you know you don't have to duel. Not saying that duels is the only way to prove yourself, but it's definitely sweaty. Dueling is a very sweaty activity. It's not like you can go into Cyrodiil and zerg down one guy with like 8 people. Or BGs, you know, you get the luck of the draw in BGs, you get a good group with a healer, or you get a bad group that just, you know, you die and you get farmed on. Duels, the nice thing about duels, I think the one thing about that people have gotten wrong about duels is it really is the one true way to say if you are better than somebody else. Like in 1v1s, if somebody's calling you out, that's the best way to prove yourself. Yeah, I don't do any PvE content really. When the dungeons come out, I farm out the sets for the book, and that's about it. I don't do any PvE content outside of just farming for the sticker book and then leaving it at that. Like, I know people enjoy doing the trials like every week or on reset. I'm just like, no thank you. I don't care about that at all. It's also though the reason why Vox Populi is the guild that I am maining. A lot of people like shit on Vox Populi, but like I don't want to be in a pure sweat guild. Vox Populi is a guild for a lot of new players, and we spend a lot of time doing build training, teaching players how to play their builds, versus like what people think we do, which is Zerg. Like, people think that all we do is Zerg, but in reality, we're actually out there with some of the newest players in the game trying to teach them how to play their class. And it might look like they're getting Zerged by like 5 or 6 people, but in reality, it's like you might have 1 or 2 sweats in the group, and the other people are still learning to play. Or you just have casuals in the group that don't care to be good. And you know, I'm okay with that. I don't need to be in a super sweaty group. I don't need to be in a GVG group. I don't need to be in a ball guild. I enjoy playing with people who want to get better, and then 1v1s is where I go to prove myself. How do you use the Psijic Order skill? First light attack or first cast on skill? So usually I activate it and then I light attack. But the nice thing about Ellie weapon is if you light attack and then activate it, it still activates all the damage. So a normal light attack looks like this. See that? It's those 3 things. But if you light attack and then activate it, you can get all the damage. See how I hit that one guy with a 19k? That's because I activated Ellie weapon after it already got shot. It's really interesting. But yeah, you can activate Ellie weapon as it's traveling. But yeah, typically I activate it first and then I light attack. So one more example of that. Look at this skeleton. This is a normal light attack, right? Now this is an Ellie weapon light attack. Did that 12k damage almost killed the skeleton in one attack? There's like 200 to 300 people who duel out of tens of thousands that play ESO lol. Yeah, I mean, ESO is not even a PvP game. That's the crazy thing. More people PvE in this game than they do PvP by a long shot. We're not gonna be able to kill Gang Boost, so we might as well just move on. I know Gang Boo is kind of known for being a tank now, but like that has got to be the most boring ass style of gameplay. Oh yeah, I'm sure he loved it. Why else would you do it? I don't understand why you'd play a tank in any PvP game. In most games, if you play a tank, there's some type of system that makes it so that you slowly die. And you don't do enough damage to kill anybody. Like in World of Warcraft's arenas, eventually your healing is basically zilched to the point that you die. Yeah, ESO is kind of different that way, where it is one of the only hybrid MMOs where you can play that way. Kind of annoying. Dude, that's a second tank just holding down a flag. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm sure it's for the memes, but at the same time, it's just kind of annoying. I would like to see that fight if Explan starts dueling again. I remember always looking up his sword back in the day. Yeah. I always looked up this Explan side as well, and not that I don't still think he's a great player, and I don't even know if I could beat him, but I know that there has been times where even he has said that I don't want to accuse him of anything, but I just feel like there's definitely back in the day there were ways to exploit and get way too much dragon on damage. Like just for example, when Draugr was like outperforming for really no reason at all. And Explanicide's not the only one, but I think that sometimes there were builds back in the day that could be easily abused that a lot of people just weren't aware of. And now you have ESO right now the way it is, where you know everything is exposed almost immediately on YouTube for being broken. Shoyu is really good because he plays every class and he learns how to, you know, beat people who play primarily like one class. So Shoyu, for example, is playing on a Sorc right now, and he doesn't even like Sorc, but the reason he's playing is because he wants to learn how to kill it. Do you think I should change the race of my MagSorc? Actually, is Khajiit, but I haven't played ESO in a long time. Honestly, I don't really, right now, I don't think the meta is stacking crit on a Sorc at all. And I think the best thing you should do is to either stack mag or play the way I'm playing it, where I'm mostly stacking mag, but I also have the Shadow Mundus Stone. Yeah, I don't think. I think Breton is definitely the best class for MagSorc. I even think Max. I even think Breton is probably best class even for a Stam Sorc. Well, that's the thing with Sorc. You don't really. I'm not purposely stacking any type of major crit, but my crit spell crit is 34% and crit damage is 17%, so it's not really high. It is better to have, you know, like Inner Light. I wouldn't replace it, even though it gives spell crit. I wouldn't replace it. Um, but I'm not sitting here purposely stacking crit either. I'm on the clock, so I'm paid to watch right now. Nice. What do you do for work, midair? You can get through it. You almost killed him once already. You can kill him, Ziggy. You almost killed him. Hey, there's like 3 blues over here on flag over here. There's like 3 blues over here, by the way. And H Shania is now on a EP Sorc. Is actually like engaging the 3-man. Holy, how did that guy not die? He's right here. Yeah, you can see if he wants to hop in Discord. Well, at least we got the flag this time. Boom, boom, boom. I duel better when I'm stoned as fuck. That's funny. You'd get along very well with my buddy Crowley here. He's always high. Just kidding. Crowley's like your... I don't know if Crowley's ever been high. You have been. You wish you could always be high? Is that what you said? That's good. They're probably chasing that tank. It'd be cool if there was a way to get up there, Crowley. Like, almost behind it though, so I feel like I'm playing Guild Wars 2 right now. Well, Guild Wars 2 is like a platformer game, basically. Is there? I know, but think about how many jumping puzzles they have in that game. Oh, dude! There you go. Oh, oh, oh! Wait, what? Dang. Wait. How far can I go here? Oh no, I can't go any further. Yeah, that's pretty good. Elven boss is up. Darn. If only we could get on that roof part right there, we'd be able to streak on over there. I wonder if I can streak over there. Nope. Alright. Let's see if I can remember how to get up here. As it refreshes his health. Oops. Alright, where can we go from here? What a name, Goose. Sork Daddy. Goose Wayne's name is Sork Daddy. Oh, he's EP. He's right there in front of us. You can ask him. He said lol thank you in my chat. That's funny. Probably was asking you if you wanted a group invite. We're just out here rolling with a bunch of sorks. Sometimes mounting and other animation cancels can cause you to no clip. Let's see. I'm in the mood to find like spots that I've never been up to before. You know about this one over here, right? As a sork? How you can streak onto this ledge and save yourself? We already checked for boss here. Who are you talking to? Bro, I call him Pie. Well, it's been about an hour. Yeah, I might call it soon. We'll watch some TV before bed. I'm trying to get through Attack on Titan, but I keep falling asleep. Yeah, every time I put on Attack on Titan, like, fall asleep and like 6 episodes go by, and then I gotta figure out where the heck I was. Oh, I saw that. It's like #1 on Hulu, isn't it? The Shogun. Who? In Colta? Oh, I wonder if that guy dropped. Let's see. Yeah, he did. I got H&I in the guild. Since we transferred him all the way over to from AED to EP. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm just like, how many Sorcs can I get together in one group? Especially EP MagSorcs. That'd be funny. Yeah, Crowley's been playing forever. He has more hours on Sorc than me by a little margin. That actually is one of the meme content I want to do, is run with like 30 Sorcs and have like 2 or 3 different groups going. Could you imagine running into a group of like Sorcs that all like cast curse on you all at the same time? Like 30 Sorcs just cast curse on you. You just accept your fate. Gonna happen, Garm. You've been here since it was just like you and I hanging out on stream for hours on end. But you mark my words. Eventually, I'm gonna have 100 viewers, and we're gonna freaking be sitting out there with like 3 Sorc groups just zerging for fun. You know, I remember this spot right here for only one reason now. That it's like this spot is where I dual react, because this is where I've dueled him like 5 times now. What was my worst matchup on Sorc right now? Oh, Nightblade for sure. Yeah, Nightblade is Dangerous combo when you don't got them shields up. As good as Hardened Ward is, it's not gonna. Hardened Ward doesn't make you any tankier when you don't have it on. So yeah, Nightblade will wreck your world all day. But, or another Sorc, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I know for a fact that Nightblade is still better than Sorc right now. I've done a lot of duels with Nightblades this patch, and it's clear to me that Nightblade is still better than Sorc. Yeah, I had to delete all my friends that were hadn't been on for that long. I remember. I remember when I had friends all the way back from beta, but I deleted all of them because I needed to have a bigger friends list. And now I'm max friends list and I'm max ignore list. Why do they have a max friends list in a MMO? I will never know. Yeah, that's some pretty stupid stuff. Yeah, it's gotten pretty annoying when I have people who will like whisper me for being toxic, and then I go to ignore them because I don't want to listen to them. And then I'll get another message from them, and I'm like, what the heck? I thought I ignored this guy. And then I go to ignore them again. I'm like, oh, okay, my ignore list is full. Best class right now, like I said, I think Nightblade's still at the top. It's a really close margin between Nightblade and Sorc. I think if you put the best Sorc in the game and the best Nightblade in the game, and you didn't limit what sets they could run, Nightblade would come out victorious. Best Nightblade versus best Sorc right now. I haven't seen Monkon, so I don't know how he's doing this patch. You have seen him? Have you seen him dueling, Zig? You almost killed him 1v2? In open world, he's a little different than when he's 1v1, though. I would like to see. I would say that's what I would like to see. I would like to see a React versus Monk, because I've almost killed React's Nightblade. I could have killed him two nights ago, but I didn't want to kill him when he was frozen. He couldn't break his stun. He got to, what was his HP Crowley, like 1%? Yeah, he was like whispering me while he was frozen. Imagine knowing you can't break free, but you have time to whisper somebody. Bro, you're streaking away from 6 Sorcs. Let me know how that goes for you. It's actually going pretty well for him. That's funny. You got him, Ziggy. Oh, that's Darthanos. Give him an honorable 1v1. Go ahead, Zig. Did he queue out? He didn't queue out, did he? Oh, I did queue out. Alright. We weren't gonna Zerg you down, Darth. Should have just fought Ziggy. What setup am I running right now? I am running my Crafty Alpeak. with Ancient Grace and Vedasharan. Basically my dual build. And because I was struggling with sustain, I put an Artam pickled fishbowl on. Or sorry, I put a smoked bear haunch over my pickled fishbowl. Masters doesn't really increase your damage as much as Beta Sharon does. I mean, Beta Sharon gives almost like a 250 DPS, and it activates those extra status effects, right? Yeah, plus the stun is actually blockable, so. See, is Ziggy fighting back here? I'm not running Artam pickled fishbowl right now. Yeah, front bar, my mag is sitting at 53k, and I have 2,000 mag recovery. 53k, yeah. Well, I'm running Shadow Mundus as well. Dang, show that again so I can screenshot it. Hell, do you better, superstar. There you go, bro. That is my dual build right now. It does some crazy damage. Jensen, you should get a Nightbot so you can put your builds in chat. Garm, you do that. Can you do that as an admin? I'm gonna trust Garm a lot. I'm just gonna send him my YouTube login so he can set all that up. Yeah, he's definitely running escapist poisons. Or just streak away from him. I also need to create my own separate website, kind of like how Malcolm does, so that when people visit his website, he's probably getting paid some type of like AdSense on it. Yeah, I thought, if I'm being honest, I didn't think the video was that good. I thought it was lacking some of its quality. I don't know, it just felt like he was missing something. Yeah, it was like a weird theory crafting MagSorc video, which was interesting, I guess. I mean, compared to his last video though, with the Star Wars theme song, that one was freaking hilarious. And he used to make MagSorc videos where he would like his MagSorc would like wake up out of bed, and it would like walk through doors until it was in Cyrodiil, and then he would just like every one of his scene transitions was with a streak, and I'm like, that is some high quality editing right there. Yep, still got Mighty Chudan on. Yep, that's true. got to get strong enough to beat people and make a path to build an army and take over. I'm studying how to play, trying to be a decent of yours, sir. Yeah, I mean, just I think the best way to get better is to, on your free time, to duel, and then outside of dueling, just like, you know, to spend your time in open world. Don't be afraid to do your outnumbered fights, you know. I even stream outnumber fights and I get killed, and it sucks, but it is what it is. Hopefully it makes me better. I hear that a lot, Goats. I appreciate the comments. I think a lot of people, once they watch somebody who actually can teach them how to play Sorc, or at least watch how they play it so that they can learn how to play it themselves, it gets them excited to play the class. That used to be how I used to play. I'd constantly be looking up new YouTube videos on and how people are playing certain classes, and I'd spend money and gold to make the class, and I'd play the new builds. And that's how I used to be as an ESO player, just constantly trying to find new videos on YouTube. Finally, I've gotten better enough to actually start theory crafting my own builds, and so I don't have to rely on going to YouTube. But I still find value in seeing what other people are posting. Is there another version you can run without the Baitron that is just as strong, or is that the strongest version? I wouldn't even say this is the strongest version. I just am playing with it right now, and I've been having good luck with it. But I mean, you can still duel or do open world content in the video I posted with Crafty and Wretched Vitality. I still think that's one of the best sets you can run. I still think you could run Rally and Wretched Vitality. You could run Crafty on the front bar and Rally on the back bar. I think there's a lot of different ways you can run Sorc. But I definitely think the build I'm running right now is probably one of the better dueling builds. And then for MagSorc, that is. And then I think if you're going to play an open world, it's probably better to play Crafty and Wretched. If I was getting Zerg down right now, or I was in open world, I would probably swap back to Crafty and Wretched, because I can't sustain in this build as well as I can on the other build, so it's going to be really hard to like roll dodge and run away. Oh man, I'm getting tired. I'm going to have to get off here in 5 minutes. I might be ending the stream here in 5 minutes, folks. So yeah, send me any last questions you have. Might be taking a break here in about 5 minutes. Getting off for the night, I think. That guy's still running Masters. We got a lot of DC here to help you fight and kill them. We'll go for Skull here first. Like I was just an easy kill. Maybe we can bring boss to Gambu. pushing that boss right to Gangbu, right on top of him. Look, he's actually taking damage from the boss. I don't know if his build got squishier or something, but I don't remember him being. Yeah, we can do that probably before I get off. The other build, if you're gonna run BGs, you're gonna want to slot Atronach Mundus Stone because you just run out of resources a lot quicker and no CP. Alright. Good luck, Gangboo. Well, we need to time the meteor combos a little cleaner. What food am I using right now? I'm using Orzorgas right now. Although if I was dueling, I would use Arte and pickled fishbowl if I was dueling. Alright, guys. Alright, we got one last chance here, and then I'm gonna get off. Yeah. This is why I don't fight him, honestly, because he's probably having a hard on right now. He's probably gonna go jerk himself off now. I mean, if you can tank 100 players and you enjoy that content, then it's probably good. That's how I talk. If you got a problem with it, that's your issue, not mine. That's okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it. Alright, we'll see you guys later.